So I've got close to $5,000 in Ford right now, a mix of stocks and options. So I've got some that I bought at 10.95, got some options that I bought at 1. I've got some more shares that I bought at 10 and some options that I bought at 150. And in my Investor's Edge account, I bought 2 options at an average price of 125. And in my wife's account, I bought some more at an average price of 9.85. So in total, I've got about $5,000 in Ford. It dropped pretty hard on Friday. As you can see, a new 52-week low of 9.72. If you look at the 1-year chart, you can see that it's trading at the lowest point right now. The highest was about 13.23. It pays pretty good dividends, almost 6% right now. 1-year target according to Yahoo Finance, is 11.16. So the reason for the drop is because it missed earnings. It did not make as much as expected. It lost a lot of money in China. It spent $300 million in tariffs, and they're expecting to spend another $600 million next quarter. So all minor reasons that occur all the time, but nothing major, nothing that's going to make the company disappear. Eventually it's going to reach its targets and stock is going to go back up. And it's not like they lost money, they just didn't make as much as they anticipated. So if we look at financials, revenue, I mean, it's a company that's making 156 billion revenue per year, and it's profiting 7 billion per year. So whether they've made 7 billion or 5 billion profit, it's not a sign of bankruptcy or a company that's disappearing. It's just a small obstacle that they're going to overcome, and eventually the stock price is going to go back up. So definitely I see it as a buying opportunity. Pays great dividends also. So even if you have to wait for the stock to go back up, at least you're collecting 6% dividends, which is pretty high. So if you look at the last 4 quarters, so you can see here that revenue for the last quarter dropped. So that's probably why stock price went down. I think they were expected to make 39 billion or something. Instead they made 38, and the net income of 1 billion, while the previous quarter they made 1.7 and 2.4 before that. So they're still very profitable, just not as profitable as expected. So that's why the stock dropped, but definitely they're going to bounce back. So this is the perfect time to buy. Maybe the stock will drop a little bit, but I don't think it'll drop below 9. So definitely at this price range, it's a great price to buy. I've bought $5,000 worth, and even at higher price. I mean, the highest I bought it at was 10.95. Let's look at analyst reports. So this report says hold with a 12-month target price of 11. So for the shares that I bought at 10, that's good. I can sell it at 11, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go past 11 in less than 12 months. Morningstar gives it a $13 fair value. Thomson & Reuters give it a hold recommendation. Stock reports give it a hold recommendation also. So definitely a buying recommendation. And 2 other stocks that I'm putting an order on is Power Financial Corp. Have an order at 30, and I've got Bank of New York Mellon also that I've got an order on at 50.5. So just wanted to give you a quick recommendation of 3 stocks I'm considering, and one of them that I bought, which is Ford. So definitely 3 stocks to watch out for. So I think I've had 2 or 3 positive trades in Ford in less than 12 months, and hopefully this will be my 4th positive trade. We'll see how long it will take, but it's definitely exciting to watch and see what happens. Also wanted to point out that my dividend 15 split corp finally started paying dividends, so that's great, because look at the yield that it's paying right now, 19%. So definitely a mutual fund that's worth considering. I'm probably gonna do a separate video just on these type of mutual funds that pay really high dividends. They're from the company called Quadravest. So what they do is they'll create mutual funds with big banks, usually big name companies in those mutual funds, and then they will, because they buy a lot of shares, of course, they will sell covered calls on these stocks, and that's how they're able to pay out these great monthly distributions. So this is probably a stock I'm gonna hold forever, because it's paying this great yield of close to 20%, which is exactly what I'm looking for per year anyways. So I don't have to sell this stock and make a capital gain. I can just keep it forever and make between 15 and 20% per year in dividends. And if it ever drops again in the range of 5, I'll definitely buy some more. I regret not buying when it reached 5.15. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can contact me directly on my website. And like always, if you're going to open an account with Questrade, don't forget to use my referral code, which is in the description below the video, so we can both get between $25 and $250 depending on your initial deposit. Thanks for watching.